Hello, my name is Garrett, and I'm doing a presentation on Edward Thorndike. His theory was based on the law of effects, and it focuses on trial and error in animals. What he mainly experimented with was with cats. Thorndike studied how animals run through consequences, which led to the development of law of effect. So the law of effect is that its behavior is followed by satisfied outcomes, which are more likely to be repeated. Those followed by the unpleasant outcomes are less likely to be repeated. So when the cat presses a lever and gets food, they will most likely repeat the action. When the cat presses a lever and does not see food, it will not repeat the action. And so these show the consequences based on the theory relating to the law of effect. This is an experiment that he had set up that looks like this. He would have the trapdoor closed, and if the cat pulled the string or presses a lever, it would open, and the cat would have the food up to get. And as you can see, there's a graph on the right that shows the repeated trial and error that he's done. The more repeated times the cat achieved this, the faster they were able to escape and get the food that they wanted to get. Cats learn to escape faster over time, and this is a proof that positive outcomes reinforces the behavior. So as you can see, he places a cat. The cat presses a lever accidentally, then they learn that it opens. They escape, and again, they repeat these tries to gain faster escape. How this contributes to education is that it helps influence the objective learning, how they reinforce. It was used to design rewards and feedback in classroom, and this allowed to build the drill in practice. So through positive reinforcement, we get the students to achieve goal that we want from the students based on the performance. And what the teachers usually do is present a problem. The student responds and gets the feedback based on the problem. If it is correct, we move on to the next problem. If it is incorrect, we would repeat the drill and try to explain it a different way to help the student understand. And so what we have on the bottom right is operant conditioning. Operant conditioning was also developed in different psychologists named Skinner, who built and expanded based on the law of effect. Skinner continued to work on this following what Thorndike did for the law of effects. For the education, how this applies in real world is that we provide positive feedback, and this increases participation. If we have a negative feedback, sometimes it could lead to students having lower grade, and they're not happy with that, or they could get detention, and they don't want detention. So we want them to reduce the negative actions that they take on, and we put in the positive feedback to increase the participation from students, such as giving a reward like a candy or a sticker for whatever the grade the student is in. We provide those rewards for those students. We also provide work bonuses in the work environment. We provide bonuses to encourage productivity. Sometimes we boost morale with employees through good benefits to provide for the employees. And also for therapy, we also reinforce desired behaviors. If the client wants to change their behavior to the desired outcome of behavior that they want, they know that this is not a quick fix. It's a process that they have to go through to get to the desired behavior that they want. And so in conclusion, the law of effect is a behavior that's shaped by consequences. So positive effect consequence leads to strengthened actions and gets the rewards that they want. And it's also like a maze, as you can see on the left. It's a trial and error to learn. And this has a huge influence on education, psychology, behavioral science to learn how people learn through the actions of behavior. And here's the website. Thank you for your time.